So I didn't intend on making this video, but I'm here and I bought a camera, so why not? So this is an observer's day out. So hopefully you've seen the first video of this where I came down and helped Darren set out a few sections and rode my very modern bike over all this stuff. And yeah, I'm sat here in the woods having a great time, and I'm about to get all the riders coming through now. It's been about an hour and 10 since the trial started. I've watched many YouTube videos and scrolled on Instagram and stuff, but it's about to get interesting. So let's see how everybody approaches this section and what they're discussing and things like that as we go, but hopefully you're going to enjoy this. So my section is 14, and the bit you're about to see is the bit from halfway. The first part is a doddle. No one's, yeah, it's miles away from where I am for a start, and no one's going to really do anything interesting down there. So you're going to pick this up as the experts go through a narrow gully that's got a little bit wet, and the clubmen have got an options. Again, if you watched that previous video, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's two different ways generally they're going to go. So let's get this show on the road.
Yeah. Wait, can we go straight up?
Yeah, straight through. So as we suspected, not many people wanted to go for the big step. Everybody seemed to prefer this line up here, and it took a few early prisoners, I'm not going to lie. I think people just underestimated it slightly, and if you didn't get the power on here nice and early, you weren't getting up it. But the lads who seemed to come through with a bit more speed made light work of it and went straight through there. This lad absolutely tore up it, no messing about. Boom. But yeah, it continued to take marks all morning. A little bit squirrely on the way in, pushed through, and we thought he'd got it. I thought he'd got it, and then just last minute dab. But here's the main man Darren making light work of it on that horrible bike. It's really nice actually, mate, I'm sorry. Light work of it, up there, fighting for his championship, making it look well. So I was excited for the experts to come through, and I wanted to see how they took this on. I was thinking this was going to be a really difficult section, and I was really disappointed because we had some fantastic early rides and some fantastic early cleans, really, really good looking stuff. I mean, look at the way they've glided up that. Really, really nice. This next guy particularly, he was the only person, or one of two, sorry, I think, who cleaned it both laps. So brilliant, brilliant riding on a difficult section.
I feel like I've done 10 rounds of Mike Tyson.
But the cleans were short-lived, as it soon started to take some victims. Basically, at the bottom there that you can't see from this angle, there was a really horrible boulder field almost. There was no easy way onto this. You couldn't just ride up the gully and make it nicely. So if you got in trouble at the beginning, there was no way you were going to get through there. Even my idol Pete was struggling on this one. Now, believe me, Pete is an awesome rider. So to see him on there, dabbing the way he does, and I know how he rides every week, you know, I knew this was some serious, serious stuff. This next clip is an absolute almost. Look how well he kicks this. Oh, he's disappointed. He wasn't happy. But other than that, really, really close. So that is the end of lap one. As you can see, things are progressing nicely. The experts have got a tough little section now. Where I am, the trees above, I can't really show you. There you go. There's a clearing there, which has meant that water has fell on pretty much the hardest section of the section, and so it's dragged a load of water on there. It's a bit muddy, a bit mossy, and that's taken a lot of marks from people. On the clubman route, it's the bit that you can see me filming there for the most part. It's not too bad. It's just if people aren't accelerating at the bottom, it's catching them out. That route is not forgiving, and game over. So I'm going to try and get a different perspective for round two for you all, so you can see it a little differently, and let's see how it all progresses. So for lap two, I can't say that the clubman really changed too much. It didn't seem to take any more or any less marks than it did on lap one. That guy was my only guy who went up that rock step in both laps, and I think he went clean. So yeah, all good. But the same couldn't be said for the experts route. The experts route got much, much worse. Everybody was making a bit of a meal of it as they came up there, not surprisingly really. The rain continued to come, it just got slippier and slippier. I mean, we had some cracky rides, like this was still a good ride. You know, he's done well to get up there, other people were struggling to even get up, so decent rides like that. But we did get some absolute crackers. I mean, check this one out. Really nice, that just a little one up there, but brilliant work on that. My man from earlier on the, is it a Fantic? No, yeah, it is a Fantic, yeah. Making light work of that, really good save. This was probably the save of the day. Did well to get the one out of this. Hung on to that. Everyone else again was losing grip. He took his time. Made light work of that. Got all the way up. Really good save on the section there. Well, it ended up a very, very wet one, but a very, very cool trial. I really enjoyed doing that, so I'm going to try and observe again in the modern stuff that I normally do, because this is my first time doing it, and we should all give back a little bit, shouldn't we? So that's me done for today. I hope you enjoyed that. Well done to all of you who rode that stuff today. It looked like a really fun trial, looked like a difficult trial, and you all looked like you were blowing. So I hope you enjoyed yourself. Well done, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye. And just a quick one before I go. Well done to all of you. It looked like a cracking trial. I hope you all enjoyed yourself. We saw some amazing rides, so well done, everybody. Big shout out to Darren for setting up a trial. I think the feedback overall has been fantastic, so well done, mate. Great job. And I've got to admit, I might be inspired to get an old bike.